Myself, who does the batch cooking, put a load of vegetables through pasta the next day, you're laughing.
Oh, I tell you what, it was fabulous. So tell us about the dish, then Ben, because I mean, obviously it was great because I came up to you, I picked it up, it was all in the containers. Talk us through that process, because you told me exactly what to do, how to present it. Love that.
Yeah. Well, you'll see a lot on our socials that we do the beef brisket style bestseller and how we plate it then for various private dines and whatever. But we've got obviously your beef brisket, the actual cube of meat that melts in your mouth. We've talked about how to cook that. Our gravy then is made over 3 days using a beautiful stock and reduction with red wine. So how we like to serve it then is all in different containers, because all these things take different times to cook and to heat. So we don't like to put it all in one container, because then obviously all your greens will be mushed up. So we cook everything just the right amount for each component. So, but we flavor everything. So the potatoes would be in a garlic cream with leeks. The carrots would be with maple syrup and a sort of Thai butter over the top. The greens have got, flavored butter and some seasoning. So you've got all these different containers then, and obviously you can build your own dinner then. And we cut, say, the carrots so they stand up. So then if you wanted to be all chefy, then you can actually stand them up and, present them beautifully, a puree, and, all comes together nicely. And like you said, if you've got stuff left over, use it for the next day. It lasts 36 hours. So, and with regards to ordering, you can just ring up. We love it when people ring up in the morning or in the early afternoon and go, I'm finishing work at 5:30. Can I pick up a beef dinner, pork dinner, chicken dinner? They can then pick it up all cooked, but then oven ready. They put it in the oven when they get home, a bit like you did.
Yeah.
And they've got a top restaurant quality dinner then when they get home.
Exactly. If you're on our socials right now, that is the dinner. I mean, look at it. It was absolutely stunning. It really, really was. And it wasn't as good as you probably would have liked, Ben.
Yeah.
The
refinement isn't there.
Yeah, that's it.
That's how much you're getting.
Everything's in the sort of right place there.
Yeah, and you stood the carrots up beautifully.
Yeah, I got the carrots up. I'll take that. But I mean, that was it. It was just like, maybe I should just, you said to me, less is more. But I thought, you know what? It's been a long day, been a busy day.
Oh, definitely. I wanted you to eat it all. Don't get me wrong.
We had a night off the kids. I thought, you know what? Let's just get it all on there. But it was beautiful, and that's all I did. I popped it in the oven, popped the plates in the oven, plated it up, stuck it back in for another sort of 5 minutes on sort of 80, 90 degrees, and it was like you had just brought it out to us.
Yeah,
it still tasted so fresh. It was succulent. It just ticked all the boxes. It really, really did. And like you said, it's a great way if you've got a busy life, or if you want to have a little treat like we did that day. You can just pick it up, head home, away you go.
No, definitely. No, that's one of our best sellers, and we've got to enjoy doing that one.
Yeah, so tasty, so tasty. It was quite funny actually, because after that I said, "Oh, we've got dessert as well. What's that?" She was like, "I don't think I can eat anymore. I'm absolutely stuffed." I was like, "Here you are, just a little top up. Enjoy that one." But I mean, this is the beauty of the box, isn't it? Because not only are you providing food at lunch, at dinner, people can pre-order, get stuff on the hop a little bit, but also, of course, you can go to different people's houses and actually cook for them there in their own home.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's the private dining side of things. We just want to be a bit more fluid with what we're doing. This day and age, you can't just, vouch for one kind of concept. You've got to kind of follow it, sort of really follow the interest sort of thing. And as long as what you're doing is the best quality you can do, people are going to enjoy it. At the moment, it's sort of camping season. So on the weekend, we had, I think it was 90 people for a barbecue in Celtic camping. So that was good fun to do. It was quite windy on the cliff top and whatever. But 50 adults, 40 kids, and we enjoyed doing that. Today we went around. It's like we're going visiting various campsites at the moment, chatting to the owners, giving them various menus. And we just think, what a treat for their customers to be able to rock up. And they might do their own little barbecue one night, but another night they may want to just relax and just have the food come to them. That's where we can come in. So if you've got a campsite, if you've got, self-catering accommodation, get in touch with us, because we can provide a menu where it'll be appropriate for your guests then to have top restaurant quality food delivered hot to your establishments.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a great way, isn't it, of just being able to turn up, being able to, create some good foods for people, like you said, when they're on holidays, when they may be enjoying a bit of an excursion, if they've been co-steering, if they've been out all day walking, and then it's the last thing you want to do after you've just been doing all that miles.
Yeah,
Especially as an organizer, when you have that responsibility of providing the food,
definitely.
You can just rock up and take all the stress away from it.
Yeah, that's right. And we provide 3 different kind of levels of cooking. Then obviously we can do the burgers, bao buns, chips, things like that for people who want the sort of street food style. And then we can do the a la carte food where we can, like you can have it oven ready delivered to you and he said when you want, so the time is in your hands. And then we can do the private dining, which is more of our premium service, which then we come and serve. We bring our own pots and pans, our own plates, and then we can just take the hassle out of it completely, wash up, leave everything the way we found it, and you just sit back and enjoy yourself.
Great one-stop shop, and one thing you can guarantee is that the food is going to be fabulous.
Either way, yeah.
It's all taken care of. How do people get in touch with you, Ben? What's the best way if they'd like to book you for a private function, or if they've got an occasion coming up, just like to speak to you? Maybe they just got a huge family and they just want you to come around and cook. How can they get in touch with you?
There's a few different ways. They can go online on our website, www.thebox.bengobbi.co.uk, and then they can find us and message us on there. We're on Facebook and Instagram, again on the same tag, and they can message us through there. And then the phone number is 0797 555 3654 for a text or a phone call through there. So there's various means and ways of doing it, either for inquiries or whatever. So we're taking bookings for next year for weddings, and so happy to help.
Fantastic. Get in touch with Ben. You will not be disappointed. Always great catching up with you, my man. Have a great week. What's lined up for you this weekend then? Where are you off?
So again, we're doing a private dine on Saturday. Actually, we're doing Kevin Thomas, my landlord. He's got the football guys having the football dinner or whatever at number 3.
Okay,
that's cool. On Friday night. So that's a sort of buffet. Saturday lunch is private dine for 38 in a house in Narberth. So again, they've hired a little marquee. So we'll cook 3 courses for them, delivered and served and tidied away. All be done by about 4 o'clock, ready to get into the kitchen again for 5 o'clock for Saturday night service. So weekend. All good. Yeah.
And that's one thing I admire you for, like 38 people. That's a lot of people to cook for at once.
With a home oven as well in their house.
Oh, crikey.
So sort of putting the plates everywhere, placing them all up beautifully. Yeah, no,
I can imagine it being organised chaos.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
Don't forget, you can get in touch with Ben. It's Ben Gobbi at the box, and he can be coming around and hopefully cooking some nice nosh for you very soon. Always a pleasure catching up, Ben.
Thank you.
Thanks for popping into the studio.